Hello, and welcome back for what will be our level 11 episode of Red's Redemption. One of you's already come up with a better potential title, so I need to be more on the ball, I think, with these, instead of just doing it off the cuff. Plenty to discuss for the level 11 on both our builds. Let's start with Red with the gear. Um, I think there is only one piece, am I right, that we've changed? But it's an important one. Perhaps the important one. This golden greave, I can't state this enough. DR15 at level 11 is ridiculously overpowered, and these come out of the Sands quest, don't they? The Chains of Flame. I have a suspicion they might only drop in the epic version of that. It's in the Minotaur optional chest, I think they come, but they are well worth having. But just take my word for it. I mean, a squishy character like this, it's the difference between running away all the time and being able to stand there and build up your stacks of archer's focus while things are in your face. Although, granted, on this life, things have not often been in my face because our cleric tank is doing a sterling job. Oh, yes, another thing for level 11, our green steel displacement cloaks. This is one of the few items, in my opinion, that still holds some use on the heroic green steel side. I know there are some weapons, sort of niche maybe, but generally speaking, you can do better or as good from named weapons as you would from the green steel. So let's say maybe niche at best. But these displacement things for classes like Red here, who don't natively get access to it, and playing at elite or low level of Reaper, really, really good. So glad to have those. I wish I had some of them on purple. I have none at all on purple, so maybe I should run him through the Meridia quest chain in the Vale, which, since the advent of Shan, I think quite understandably has been fairly well ignored by the player base in general, because Shan, with the two sagas, the quick quests, the massive amounts of experience you can get at the same level, it's kind of a no-brainer. That's not to say I don't enjoy the Vale and those quests. Maybe we should do them once as a bit of an alternative. Um, so gear we've done. Level 11 brings an auto grant. Um, a feat that's been quite widely discussed of late. Whether people should spend a feat on it, or even in this case, as it's been auto granted, the improved precise shot. Should we ever bother using it? Should we just leave it alone? My experience is that, especially on the Fusillade or No Holds Barred builds, those boosty builds, when the terrain funnels the opponents in towards you, like well, Grim and Barrett would be a very good case in point. But any time really that you've got big packs of opponents, something like this, I think, could have maybe made a difference in the to the pain we experienced in the what's it called, all the fire quest we did in the Temple of Evil. It's just a
Oh, the
fire
fire
node, isn't
node.
it? Yeah. I mean, something like that. We couldn't have helped but hit several targets each time, could we? With there must have been about 20, maybe more things at the worst in that section where Red and all both died. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it on the bar. Some people are saying they just never bother with it, never use it. If I had to spend a feat for it, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't, with the sort of end game in mind. But I'm going to keep it there, and we're going to see going up. We just whether or not we can find some situations where we can say, yeah, that proved its worth there. So another source of AOE for us, if nothing else. I know the inquisitive types who are just leveling maybe 1 to 20 have historically tried to get this as a feat as soon as possible. Maybe level 11, is it the earliest they can get it? I can't quite remember. Yes, because you need 11 base attack bonus, don't you? That's right. And that's been an important part of their arsenal. So that's that. Is there anything else on red side? Have we done anything on the spell side? Yes, I think that Cure Serious, I think that only came at level 11, so we've added that, so that's our second. We've got a Cure Moderate and a Cure Serious now on the bar. They are still on a 6-second cooldown, but with the two of them there, if Nazlella gets into a bit of a scrape, I can throw those two, and hopefully it helps to ease the situation a bit. So that's something. We will eventually, of course, get the Cure Critical. Now this one scales up to caster level 15, and this is a definite advantage of being pure, to have your own source of healing, as discussed before, and not hopefully need to go into an epic tree just for some kind of healing source. So that will be hopefully be an advantage for us anyway. Right, I think enough about red now. We've got plenty to discuss on your side, Ol. So I thought maybe we could start with the buffs, because you're developing an impressive array of buffs already. So maybe we could go through what you've got on your bar that you cast at the start of each quest to help us along. I mean, there's a selection there between offensive and defensive, aren't there? All of which very helpful.
So she has Night Shield from level 1, which is helpful.
Yes, for self only,
For
but
herself,
yes.
yeah.
And actually, you don't even need to cast it for the magic
No.
missile defense, because you have the always on shield, don't you, from the protection
Yeah.
domain?
Now I do, yeah. But until you get it, Night Shield is very helpful.
Do you happen to go into the Fey Dark tree for the bonus for casting the Night Shield? Is that part of your build?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm this time around I was in the Fey Dark tree for the first little bit, and then I moved her out and just used her 2 points back in the Inquisitor tree for the law.
All right.
So.
I was only asking because when you take that low hanging enhancement, that you got my back or something like that, because that's an always on shield as well. But that when you cast the shield spell, you get 10 PRR, and when you cast Night Shield, you get 10 MRR out of it. So some people like to take that for the tanky side of things.
Yeah. So she's there we go. So right now she casts Bless, which technically only goes on herself, according to the spell.
Wait, it's an AoE, I think. So
It
I
is,
get
but
it as
according to
well.
the spell,
Oh, right.
but according to the spell, it's self-target.
I mean, this is something very nice, but especially when you get to the end, you've got so many mass things. So you've got so many you can throw in at the start and then forget about, and everybody's getting them, which is great.
Yeah, so she has Death Ward, Stalwart Pack, which is great. Bear's Endurance, and she's got Shield of Faith, Mass.
Yeah.
Magic Circle against evil, which
that's
is
a protection from evil mass. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. She does Mass Aid.
Yeah.
True Seeing for all my buddies.
There was a bit of wailing, wasn't there, in the last quest about not having that. Yeah.
Freedom of movement.
Awesome.
And she does prayer again.
Prayer very strong, yes. I think that's a luck bonus to attack, damage, saves, and skills. So that's really, really useful.
And she has 6 different heal spells, including Panacea.
Panacea, we've already seen how good that is. I think I had some kind of a disease and 2 different abilities affected. One cast of that and everything went. So that was very good.
Yeah, so the highest she'll ever get is level 8 spells. Right now we're at level 5 for her spells.
Yeah.
And then I believe her next level, because this level, from 11 to 15, she'll take Paladin.
Yeah.
So I believe level 12, when she takes her second Paladin, she'll get a Paladin spell. But right now we don't have any in the Paladin trees. Or the
No,
paladin spells, I
no
should say.
paladin spell. I've got a couple of others. Spell resistance, I think you have. That's a very good one, isn't it?
I had spell resistance and I traded it for true seeing for someone.
All right, okay, okay. But eventually, okay, I'll shut up while I'm ahead. Eventually, you'll get spell resistance mass, I think, which is another awesome one. Although I'm told you should cast that right at the end of your chain of buffs in case it stops other
Yes.
things going. And you've
Yeah.
got some energy resists as well, which came in handy. Now, I will eventually get those too, but I've got limited spells at the moment, so I prioritised the others. Do
Yeah.
you want to tell us a bit about, because this is your first paladin level, you've got 10 cleric, 1 paladin, haven't you? You want to tell us a
Yes.
bit about what you've taken in the stalwart defender tree to boost yourself up a bit?
So she actually runs in the sacred defender tree.
Sorry, sacred defender. That was a fighter tree, isn't it? Well done,
Yeah.
gnome.
So she takes the first core, which is Holy Bastion. So she gets 1 hit point and 1 positive energy spell power for each action point that I put in the tree.
Yeah.
And she gets 2% fortification, which is great.
Oh, that's nice for a tank. That's for each point put in the tree.
I believe so.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Core ability you possess grants. Each Sacred Defender core ability that I take will give her an extra 2% fortification. So right now she has 2,
Oh, it's the
but by the
cores
time she gets
only.
to the
Okay,
end,
I see.
yeah. And then she gets a +1 hit point and a +1 positive energy spell power for each point she puts in the tree.
Ah, right, but the fortification is only for the cores then.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
And then she takes all 3 points in commanding presence, so she gets a +6 to her PRR and a 150% melee threat.
Nice.
She also puts 3 points in sacred armor mastery, which gives her a +3 to her armor class and armor max dex bonus.
Oh, that's good. So that's going to give you more dodge chance, I think, as well.
Yeah, and then she puts 3 in the lay on hands, so she gets an extra 3 lay on hands.
So that's going
next
to come
level.
next level, isn't it? Because the lay on hands is second level paladin, isn't it? Nice
Yeah,
one.
but the sacred defender tree will be her main tree all the way
so
through
is
now.
she? So is she going tier 5 in there then?
Yes, she
All
will
right.
go tier 5.
Okay. So will you be swapping some points out of the radiant thing, or will they stay?
No,
No.
they'll stay. Yeah,
So
she keeps her points in all those trees, and then
so she's heavily invested in both the radiant and the sacred defender.
she goes to tier 3 in the radiant,
Right.
and then
Oh, I thought you had
she
more than that for some reason. I thought you were up in tier 4. My bad.
nope, just tier 3, and then she stops. She doesn't bother with it, and everything else goes into the sacred defender tree. So when I took level 11, I actually had 10 points to put in this tree. So
Okay. Enhancements wise, I haven't mentioned for red, have I? Is basically just treading water now until the big change around at 12 when we go all out for the deep wood. I've been doing with obviously with the multi-class builds. You go all out in Horizon Walker to have a nice capstone as well. But as we are pure, I thought we'd check out the deep wood, not least of which for the devastating shot here. Looking forward to seeing how that rolls. But at the moment, we're just picking up bits and pieces in the others, like this extra little bit for hit and damage in the Harper tree, just to tide us over until 12. We thought we'd try and show you the 2 Kundarak level 9s today, the Jungle of Khyber and the Haywire Foundry. And let's see how we get on. Now, if we'd have still had Klitsch with us, we could maybe have tried to split up, but I'm not going to attempt that here, I don't think.
I'm coming. You know me, shopping in the DDO store.
Oh, God. Knowing you won't even have picked out something you need. You'll have just seen, oh, that looks like a bargain, I'll have it, without even knowing if there's a character that you have that might benefit from it?
Well, I'm contemplating putting a +8 tome on this cleric.
Oh, right, right. What does she have at the moment?
It depends. Most of them are just +2s.
Okay. I think you did the right thing because you weren't quite sure. Um, you weren't quite sure how you were going to go on with it, so before investing anything, I suppose you could always have respected to something else if you'd have really hated it and invested a tome on it.
For sure, yeah.
Okay. So we're still going to be relying heavily on our scattershot, especially in situations like this when they all come flying in. Oh, nice, lovely. Yeah. Let's just try our little bottle out there. That was a cool 100, not bad.
Oh, that's perfect.
So that's supposed to be the idea. I'm supposed to do the healing in between the combats. And habitually I forget and all has to heal herself, so that's not good enough. We need to be more on the ball with this. Let's try her, even though she doesn't need it.
Reaper in there.
Oh, is there? Okay, let's be sensible then.
The carnage.
I'm waiting for another charge of...
It's fine.
Well, there's a boss off to that side, a soothsayer. Oh, that was a wasted charge. One thing and it was nearly dead. Right, let's try again here. Yeah, so it's giving 100 at
Nice.
a time. That's pretty good. That's
really
pure
good.
serious. So it's going to save your points out of combat, isn't it? I suspect there's 1 or 2 arrows maybe going missing, but broadly speaking that wasn't too bad, was it? Oops.
We're gonna get these two up here first.
Okay.
Because that group beside us has a Reaper in it, which we're gonna go for next.
It's uncharted territory for Olenai, this. She's not accustomed to leading and I'm not accustomed to following, so we're doing our best to make do, and I think we're doing okay. And that AoE there, with the luxury of the tank to round everything up, that was terrific.
It does really
good.
well.
Try the same again here.
Oh, get back here, buddy.
He's all right. He's
Get back there.
oh, they've all took a liking to me, haven't they? Okay, good stuff. Are you in already? No. Right, well, beholders, we have extreme range on our side, don't we? To try to maybe eliminate them before they start doing horrible things to us. We also have... Oh, we have true seeing, which I've just noticed going in there. That's awesome.
A majestic being of metal and magic glares at you from the cavern ahead. This inevitable is a maroon.
Anything else in there? No. Oh,
There's a chest.
I wasted a boost there. Silly gnome. Oh, things behind as well. So yes, the verdict... Is there a trap on here? I think there is, isn't there?
Yeah, but once we're through the door.
Oh, right, okay. We've got no evasion, so we really need to push here.
It's okay. They're mad at me anyway.
They usually are.
Yeah, on each pillar right there. On the backs right there, yeah.
Yeah, so solo-wise, I've done the odd bit of soloing, both in the group quests and just on my own to try and catch up, because all's a VIP, so I need a few more extra quests. It's still far from optimal, let's say, but with the AoE that comes with it now, it's way better than it was. As just plink, 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 way better.
It is true. The trolls and drow are working together.
Nice.
Just trying to get the breakables here, because this is one where we can get the breakable bonus very easily. Okay.
As the gate grinds open, the drow scorpions screams a command. An answering chorus of shrieks erupt from behind.
You're okay.
The inevitable footsteps.
Come on, buddy. Come at me.
Bridge ahead. Several drow
Yeah.
Creeper.
headed in
Oh.
peril.
I forget on occasion to press the all the little boosty buttons. I think there was some lag there. He should have died way before. But when we have them all pressed, we've got our Sneak of Shadows Rogue Pass life,
The inevitable.
the Reaper bonus to double strike, haste boost,
Threat you pose.
trans from the Horizon Tree, no step missed. We can be quite nasty.
Come on, big boys. Everybody in.
I think you did all right there. They listened to you. Beautiful. Oh, I should have waited there. That was
It's
silly.
okay.
No,
I got it.
nicely done. The two casters went after me, but the melees went straight to you. That was great.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've been roasted by it often enough. I do have my little gloves on, so I'd be amazed if I balls this up. Oh, I see a
Fear Reaper.
Yeah. He's taking some hammering. Is that you doing that fire?
No.
Oh. Really?
Is the caster.
Oh. I'm going to say, because I'm not using Colours of the Queen or anything, so... Nasty one. And of course, when we go into Deepwood, we're going to get the incredibly useful sniper shot, just to take the edge off those nastier opponents. Oh, things behind, bringing them. Can you intimidate?
As soon as it's off cooldown. There we go. Get back here.
Well done. Yeah, good stuff.
Things in front.
Things everywhere. Oh, he was a tough cookie.
Ooh, 111.
We're getting better. No, but 100 a time for
That's perfect.
it's not bad, is it?
No, it's perfect for her.
And that's the little one. I don't know how much that gives. 60? That's
61.
not terrible.
Stand amidst a scene of terrible slaughter.
I wonder how far the big one that he hasn't got yet scales up to then. If the Cure Serious goes up to 15, maybe the Cure Critical might go even as far as 20, which would be great
Architecture in the halls ahead.
for a not real healing class.
Ruined
Oh crud, can you intimidate? That's one of the slight downsides, isn't it, of the, well done, of the AoE. We're obviously getting more attention from a variety of targets and also finding it harder then to keep the attention. This way, oh,
I find it hard when they're scattered, like if they don't all come in at once. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because you've pushed intimidate and then you gotta wait for it to
yes.
cool down. And all
What
that
is
good
the
jazz.
cooldown on intimidate?
It's not real long, but what is it? It's 6 seconds, but sometimes those 6
Yeah, but
seconds
in
feel
a-
like
yes,
6 minutes,
in
right?
in a pinch, it's enough.
Don't even think about it, buddy. Get
Yeah,
back here.
you did well there. Let me try and get rid of the big thing if we can. Nice. So I'm sort of alternating between the many shot and the scatter shot as the situation warrants.
I think, yeah. Come on.
Oh, well, that one's got to go.
Got him.
Well done. So anything, yeah, I've got to pay more attention to this. Anything focused on you, we're going to start getting some nice sneak attack damage against. Oh, I've gone completely the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
That was the opening shot. Nice one, that one. Right, let's go with the AoE.
Reaper in here is the fear
Oh,
to the
okay,
left.
Yeah,
Now he's in front of me.
I've given up on my AoE and we're going for the... Oh, it's lagging completely. I'm shooting, but it wasn't doing anything.
Okay. Get back here, all of you.
I suspect that the more opponents on the screen at one time, so this is where we've got to get all the breakables for the one-stop shop breakable bonus. I think the more opponents on the screen at once, the more likely things are to just whiff out with the lag or whatever it is.
After this fight, I'm gonna shrine.
Yeah,
so.
we've got a shrine, haven't we?
Yeah.
My boosts are all out, so it's come at a good time. Stone Guard, my god, look at that, 0 damage. They're beginning to remind me of those souped up Illithid bosses.
177 on that one.
Those Stone Guard, aren't they? They're so far above all the other champions. I guess that was a crit. I'd happily take 100. And it's got some room to grow as that one. That goes up to 15 apparently. So I think we're in a good situation. And bear in mind that's the highest the normal ranger can go spell-wise. So and I think if in a group, the potential of these bottles, I mean, it's not to alchemist levels, is it? But there is some potential there.
Yeah, they're very handy. Very handy.
Stalks down the hole to your right, relentlessly focused on its target.
Mm. Dun, dun, dun,
The
dun,
locked
dun,
gate
dun.
ahead
I'll
marks
try
the
and
boundaries of the drow.
lead so you won't lose your buffs. I've got one of these iron stone things to protect me a bit.
You have entered
Oh,
into
there's
the
one right there
second
for
of
you.
the caves. In the distance, you hear a strange
I
and
was
evil
hoping for the
hooting
one shot, didn't get it.
dark allies as Vale recruit. You've never heard
I
of
see we've lost a few
Serbian
points on our
tribe or
gem
anyone
there.
else.
I could have done that better. I could have gone with the
Imagine
many
the
shot.
bargain that Vale
We'll
must
do
have
that
struck.
next time. That's more like it. Let's do that again. Yes. Many shot, of course, has a bit of a better chance for a crit and a more damage. So that's making a mess, isn't it? We're just limited by the charges of that we've got. I'm just trying to police the area all to see if we can see any more. I don't think we can we? Is that it? Shout me if you see one. There's a rune over there where you're... Oh, you're going to that
Yeah.
one. Okay, I'll go to this other one. There's one at the end here. Something going wrong here. Okay,
Jeez.
we've got it.
I'm
Yeah,
like, lag.
I got that. I was pressing the rune, it did the animation and nothing happened.
Yeah, me too. Do we see another rune anywhere?
Is it by any chance at the exit area? Sometimes
No, I just
they can...
checked.
Oh, have you just... Okay. Where have we not looked then? Oh, I think there's another one up at the top where you were. There were two up there. Just to
Oh, there's one
confuse the
above it.
matter. Yeah, I'm going.
There you go.
The clusters of giant
Happy days.
grow more sparse
Are
as
you
you
gonna
emerge.
do this one live on the recording? I think
Mhm.
you've only been in this side room once, haven't you? It's a stickler to try and get to. For those of you not used to it or who've failed many times like me, you don't jump here because this you'll hit your head on there and just fall down. You just go to the end of the stone here and just push forward at the same time as hugging the left side. So you just fall, feather fall obviously, and feather falling onto the stones here, and then just jump onto the stones. I'm hoping if I explain and delay long enough, I'll have completed all this and I won't need to do anything.
All's getting extra tasty crispy here.
Okay. Congratulations, madam. So that's the second time you've made it.
I've been over here a few times. I
I
don't
think-
usually do it.
I think once
Just-
you just get it once that you don't have to jump, it begin. You still get every now and again some fails. Everybody
Ready?
does, or a bit of a lag. Yeah. Watch the doors. They'll open straight away, won't they? If they can all surround you, yes, beautiful that. Oh, I've pressed the wrong key. I did a heal on myself instead of the explosion.
That's okay.
Well done.
Oh, wrong way. Get over here. Everything.
That's great. Okay, there's a chest back here.
171. 72.
Right, Beholder's got to go first.
Yes, please.
Maybe you could try to occupy the other two while I try and deal with the Beholder.
Sure, I'm gonna
Ahead,
shoot
3
that one.
champions of Vale's forces have arrayed themselves for a last defense.
I'm not looking at them at all, also. Please help.
Yeah, I got them.
Nice job. Lovely stuff. Yeah, my spell gem did its job. We're down to the fumes, but we haven't lost our buff, so he didn't get through it. Now I remember this guy being particularly awful, especially in Epic.
This great hall is
He's got resistances against both physical and magic attacks. Could we get a quick prayer? Thank you.
Get back here.
Is he? I gave him all that build up. So just wait until we see him in epics. He's gonna have his revenge. There's no chest here in heroic, is there? No.
Not in heroic, no.
Oh, well done. That went pretty well, I thought. Not bad at all.
No, not bad.
I never did switch into the IPS there. There was never a really big pack, and a lot of it was kind of spread out, so the single target. The thing with the IPS, as well as the standard 20% damage nerf you take, you're actually taking a lot more, because in situations where you're able to stand still and build up your archer's focus stacks, you're losing those 15 stacks as well, thank you, which would equate to, what's 15 times 5? 75 ranged power. So you're losing a hell of a lot more than just that 20% by engaging the IPS. So it has to be worthwhile, like a really decent chance to rack up loads of opponents. It's not letting me in.
I haven't tried it. Says you're in.
Yeah, I just managed to get in. Poor thing, whenever I give jump at the start, I always think of, did you say you're on -8 or something like that?
Yeah, she's... She's
She's not the most flexible cookie in the jar, is she?
She is an anvil.
But yeah, the selection of buffs and things that she gives, I mean, I don't think this is far off the bard in terms of all these things that she brings.
With your jump that you cast on me, I have a 22.
Oh my god,
Now.
that gives plus, so you are on -8. That gives plus
Yes.
30, that.
What can I say? She is not Cirque du Soleil.
Go on, let's do a tumble just for the hell of it. There we go. Yee.
Okay, the one that can't jump will go get the things.
Okay. Well, the one that can jump just messes about. Yeah, just for reference, I've not been able to remap the tumble key to where I would like it to be, so I'm using it very, very sparingly. I would, because it's on my little finger on my left hand at the moment, so in a pinch I'm very unlikely to go for it, which is a shame, really.
Come on, everybody in.
Nice.
We're gonna get the two behind the wall
Yes.
You hear someone clearing his throat.
too. Ah,
The sound appears to be coming from a stone face set in
like to talk to
Tasty.
you about our Lord and Savior.
Tasty.
Which way do you want to go first?
Let's go to our left.
It's a blade trap, remember?
Ah, yes.
So I think there's a box here
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think you're right. Oh,
Yep, blade trap. And then
of
not
course
this wall, but the next wall.
I don't know anything about these because I've never, I rarely run a thing without evasion. So on that score, it's actually helpful to be hammered a time or two
This
and be
way.
reminded, first of the plight of the non-evasion characters, and secondly, of where exactly these things are. Because if you're just strolling through them taking no damage, you're not likely to remember, are you?
When we come back, there'll be another blade trap.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, there's some bosses here. Come on.
Yeah, there's two. There's a caster boss behind the wall
Okay.
to my left. Oh, you got him.
Dink. Dink.
Hello, gentlemen.
That was a nice one. Oh, I see a crown up there.
Yeah, they're shooting at me anyway.
He's taking some beating. Okay.
Hi.
Oh, lovely.
Look at souls everywhere.
Happy days.
It's like going to Walmart. It's just sale on souls. Reaper in here. Fear to the right.
Okay.
Oh, behind you.
Sugar
Flag.
lumps. Never even saw him coming.
Neither did I.
Can you intimidate him? Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
He's dead now, so we're good.
Very good. Ah.
You want to? Do you want to fight your way back, or you want to do the cheat?
Oh no, let's do the cheat.
Okay, I'm doing the cheat.
Always the path of least resistance. If you haven't got a hireling, I do.
I do. Who shall we sacrifice? This one, because it drives me insane.
Can't believe I missed you there with my bottle. I threw it right at you. We were in the straight line and nothing happened.
Come up here, kind sir. Coming back.
So, should I be able to get this trap here now, or does it have to wait until the... yeah, it has to wait until that hireling does its job.
I'm working my way back. Hold on.
As the north wing gate lever
Okay.
locks into place,
Yes, it
free
popped up as
power
soon as that
shorts out
happened that there was a
storage areas
trap
and
here.
barriers.
So yes, just to reiterate, the lack of evasion until late epic by doing the Dark Hunter certainly is making itself felt. Sections that I would have just breezed through on an evasion build, you begin to have troubles in.
There should be a trap box
Yeah,
on these.
Yeah. So purely for leveling, I guess that's definitely one to the advantage of the standard ranger, not the Dark Hunter. Ooh, boss.
Yeah, he's got me asleep, so.
Which one was
Oh,
it?
that's okay. We're okay.
I think you should, if you ever took damage, you would wake up from that. So maybe they just weren't hitting you.
It's getting a lot of miss on my screen. This one, I'm not sure if it
It's
does have a box or
left
not.
side. No, I don't think there is a box here.
Okay. thought I'd stop just in
It
case.
never popped up with a... Oh, you've got a boss on you.
Yeah. Figured I might as well keep him out as a sacrificial lamb.
Poor thing's just looking as if to say, what's this you've thrown me into?
We's gonna kill you.
There is a shrine in here, isn't there, I think?
Yeah, we just need to pull the lever. It's where that green sigil is, or that green gem, glowing gem on the wall is.
A green gem. Oh,
Right
nice,
here.
okay. There's a load of things coming
Oh, we
about
got a
now, aren't
reaper
there?
in this
Oh,
thing.
sugar lumps, okay.
It's a fear reaper.
I see him.
If you would like to dispatch of him, that would be fabulous.
Not soon enough, I made a right mess of that.
That's okay. Oh, my muse is gonna die.
Oh, hey, he did his
That's
job.
okay. Well, I only kept him out so you could pull that. Oh, you're a trapper, so I guess I didn't even need to keep him out.
No,
There.
I
he's-
understand why you kept him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna dismiss him because you're a trapper anyway. I am not making this.
Good.
Whoosh!
There we go. Think we're
Oh, Snickers!
What's that?
No, I made it all the way to the wall part. No,
You're getting better.
that ain't happening. I'll meet you at the shrine. How's that sound?
Good.
This is where I shall be. I'll do the breakables in here.
Nice one. So for those of you who don't know this quest that well, there's a sneaky box off to the side here.
There's, yeah.
And arriving here without any way of getting rid of the traps, this is painful. So you would normally just send your hireling in, like All said, suicide the hireling and activate the lever in so doing. There's a couple, in fact there's a couple in this. The trap I did in the jungle of Khyber would have been another hireling suicide point, wouldn't it?
Yep. All right.
I remember the time I thought it would be clever to DDO back to the start of this one and then just got locked out and thought, oh no. Second
DDoing.
only to the mistake I will reveal at the end of the quest, because it seems right to leave it until then, as that's when it happened.
Detouring in this quest, highly not recommended.
Neither is jumping off the bridge, which I did. I think I did it twice in the same quest. You seem to sort of jump off and go sideways, and there's no way back. And that's at the very end of the quest.
Highly not recommended.
My
Certain
mission.
Cirque du Soleil acts should not be performed.
My mission before the end of this life is to perform one meaningful tumble, i.e. something that helped in the current situation. That's super stuff, that. Yeah. Oh,
Might as well do the breakies.
I was trying to pick up a remnant and it said blocked. And there's some breakables in here, aren't there?
Hello, doggies. Oh no, people first. Hi. Hi, hi, hi.
They didn't seem inclined to come and introduce themselves, did they? Nice one.
But they're still shooting at me, so that's all that matters.
Now there's doggies out there. Now
Here,
they
doggy,
should
doggy,
be
doggy,
good for
doggies.
the explosion thing, shouldn't they?
Well, they're mechanical, so maybe.
That didn't work very well, actually. I don't know if there was lag or if they were just very resistant to it. Okay. Plenty of boxes. I know there's a secret door here. Is it with a trapped shrine or something in it, in this section?
Yeah. There's a sonic trap or something in there.
Do we want it for the trap bonus or? Oh, it's
Go
a
ahead.
force trap.
I'll heal you through it if you want.
Crikey, yeah, that hurts. Well done. Yeah, so the box is on the other side.
Yeah. There's two, one behind each
Boxes,
temple.
plural. Okay.
Nice. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, there's no... I was thinking it was epic and I was thinking of the statue things.
Nah, it's
The
just the
big...
Uzis.
right, if you're doing that, I'll just distract the ooze then. It's not a good idea to shoot too many of them because they can spawn reapers, so I'm just going to try and make a nuisance of myself here and make sure they don't go near all in the wheels. Oh, don't, God. I thought I'll just shoot this once just to attract its
You make a
attention.
bunch of friends.
And I made 5, but don't worry, they're all following.
Oh, this is not the way. This way. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, are these going to... Oh, they're not going to disappear. Well, that's interesting. We've got puddings coming.
That's okay. Just drag him in.
Of course, all this stuff can't be intimidated, so now we're in a bit of a pickle, aren't we?
Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, hey, like a little pudding.
Have you got your jump?
I has. Sure, yeah.
Let's just make sure you have.
In 5 minutes, please evacuate immediately.
I've never felt so dexterous. Oh, fudging mistletoes. Haha! I'm up.
Are you? Oh, I
Yeah, I
didn't
cheated.
even see you.
Reaper.
I was standing in the middle of the trap there. Yeah, I don't think the exploding thing's doing much of anything against those.
I think it's because they're constructs.
Could well be.
Unless you have like favored enemy
Now
construct of some sort.
that's a good point. If you are a standard ranger, you are able to take, and it's a good choice, I think, because they're very crit resistant. Favoured enemy construct and possibly favoured enemy elemental, but construct definitely. And as we are Dark Hunter, we can't have that.
I think it's funny because they're intimidatable. So
I didn't know
You
that
can-
either.
I can
Alright.
intimidate them and bring them back to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Oh, that was a bit better. So I could have actually disarmed that trap there while we are running for the exit. Have we got have we got the bonus already? Oh, we've got the bonus.
Haywire's voice is heard from the nearby speaking stone. I know you're running for your life, but this is important. Keep your ears perked for further.
What you talking about? Are running for our lives or just out for a short jaunt today?
I think something else we could mention here. I was so used to doing this one solo that one time we were doing this with you and one other, weren't we? And
Yes.
I ran on ahead, not realizing, despite the cues from the DM, that the people behind were going to get annihilated in the blast as I appeared in the last section. One of whom was not very impressed with me, was he?
It happens. But if you don't know, you don't know.
Rumblings from deep.
True.
2 minutes until self-destruct.
I've learnt quite a bit actually. Like, let's say, what's another example? The one in the Gatekeeper Grove there, White Plume Mountain, the first path to the left, going across that metal area. The first
Oh, the
person
trap
is all right,
bridge.
aren't they? Now, I never knew that the second and after got done in a trap because I was always the first and only. So then when that reared its ugly head, I was like, what? Wait. So this, yes, do not jump on this bridge. The number of times I've done it, or in this area, you just get dragged off to one side and then obviously you're down on the bottom and you can't get back in. I've even got it in the profile, I think, of my main character.
Haywire gestures to the glowing quarterstaff on the lectern. Take it. You've earned it. You feel powerful elemental energy.
Happy days.
A spellcaster might be able to channel.
1 minute until self-destruct.
Oh, crikey, we cut that a bit fine, didn't we, with all the waffle? Let's get out of here.
I was gonna say, I think that's like the.
Yeah, that was a bit borderline. Having said that, it would have made a fitting end to the thing, wouldn't it? I think we can leave it there. We're in a pretty good place. It's going to be all change, some exciting stuff coming up in the next one, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much as always for looking, and we'll speak to you next time. Take care.